Hey everyone, Richard Robbins here. Well, the numbers are in for the Toronto Real Estate Board for the first quarter of 2021. Now, if you know anything about real estate or you're in real estate, I probably don't have to tell you, the numbers are crazy. So what I want to do first of all, let me take you through the numbers. After we've gone through the numbers, I'm
This audio is not working.
just over a million. We've gone through the numbers. I'm going to make a prediction as to what I think is going to happen the rest of this year. And I'm also going to suggest what I am hopeful is going to happen for the rest of this year. So let's get started. So let's look at our first here. We've got our sales, we've got our active listings, months of inventory, average price, and days on the market for January, February, March. Most importantly, months of inventory, something I watch very closely. How do I get it? You take the amount of listings you have at the end of the month, divide your sales into that, and that tells your months of inventory. So we can see what's going on. January did about 7,000 sales, almost 11,000 in February. I know, 15,600 in March. Crazy what's happening right now. Months of inventory. Look at this. You got 1.1 months of inventory in January. You're below 1, okay, for February and March. Now, if you think about that, 4 to 6 is balanced. Like below 4 is a seller's market. Above, 6 is going to be a buyer's market. Like this here is out of control. What this means is you're getting multiple offers on almost every single listing that's taking place. When I say many multiple offers, I mean many. That's what's happening. Now, days in the market. You can see they're dropping 24-14 down to 10 in March. And of course, if this is our months of inventory, what's got to be happening with prices, they got to be going up, right? 967 in January, just over a million, and then almost 1.1 million. That's where we ended up. So the end of March, the average sale price was almost $1.1 million. Okay, if we go look at the first quarter, so if we look at the total sales that took place in the first quarter of last year, you can see it was right around 20,000. But look at this. We're up to over 33,000, increase of 69%. Now, if we look at what was the average price over the quarter, not at the end of the March, but over the quarter, it was 884 last year, over a million, up 17.3%. Big numbers, everybody. So let's do this. Detached, semi, townhouse row, condos. So different property types. So let's look at the first quarter of last year, the first quarter of this year. Detached sales are up 64%. Semis up 69%. Townhouse row 71%, and condo apartments up 79%. Big numbers. What about prices? So if we take the average price, okay, of the first quarter of last year, the first quarter of this year, you can see detached up 27%. Big number. 21% semis, 9.3% for townhouse and rows, and minus 1.8% for condos. Now I know what you're thinking. Are you kidding me? Shouldn't condos be up? No, because condos took a hit last year. After COVID, condos really did take a hit. A lot of people wanted to move out of condominiums. They wanted to get out of the urban center, right, because of COVID. But what's happened is this market has recovered very nicely so far this year. So the condo market's moving along just fine right now. So this is pre-COVID and COVID. So this is the first quarter of 2019, 20, and 2021. So look at this. The first quarter of 2019, we did over 16,000 sales. Last year, COVID happened mid-March, right? We did almost 20,000 sales. Look at this. We had 33,550, which is over double what we did back in 2019. This was pre-COVID. COVID started. Okay. This is right in the middle of what we got going on right now. Prices for the last 6 years. This is the average price of the quarter, not at the end of March, but the average price of the quarter. Look at this. 2016 prices were $668. You can see up to 853, right, just over 750,000. Then last year up to 884, and look at this, well over $1 million. So all I can say is, let's face it, the market's out of control. So a lot of people right now are talking about this bubble. Like, I mean, every time I open up something in the news, bubble, 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 right? Like 9 people saying bubble, 1 people saying there is going to be a bubble. That's sort of what's going on. So the question is, are we in a bubble? And of course, nobody knows absolutely for sure. However, I am hopeful, and I believe that what's going to happen over the next 3 to 6 months is the market is going to start to slow down a little bit. I've also felt it the last couple of weeks even. A lot of the coaching clients we talk to and look what's going on in the market, they're starting to see they're not getting as many offers in some of the listings. Now, that depends on the market. Every market's a little different. So what I think is going to happen over the next 3 to 6 months is your market's going to start to slow down just a little bit. It's still going to be a seller's market. It's still going to be a very good market. Don't get me wrong. Prices are still going to continue to rise, but hopefully not at the pace they're rising right now. Because I will say this, what is going on right now is not sustainable long-term. It can't continue at this pace without something happening that's going to be extremely negative to the industry, which is a bubble bursting. So I think you're going to see 3 to 6 months. It's still going to be very good. Don't get me wrong. You're probably not going to see as many multiple on listings. It'll probably start to slow down a little bit, maybe a couple, maybe you can get some listings that only get 1. And I think we're even starting to see that in some markets right now, which, by the way, is going to be good for us all long term. So that's what I'm hoping is going to happen, and that's what I'm predicting is going to happen, because what's happening right now won't be good for us long term. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. And at the end of the day, everybody, remember, it's a beautiful life. Make it count.
All right. The ending part for Richard Robbins' videos, A Beautiful Life. We have to make it count, guys. Honestly, we are in the beautiful industry. That's the reason we all come to this real estate industry. We never studied in high school or university or anything. We are motivated, and with the different field we was in. I was in the accounting field, and everybody was, you guys was the different field. We came to this industry again. My first 10 minutes only I asked, other than the training, but still we watched the video. The reason I put the video, 2 reasons. One of the reason, be honest, I watched the video only today, even though it came a few weeks ago. I was busy until April 30th. What I'm busy prospecting. I do the prospecting for the first three months in my life. That's a prospecting business. I was doing it, meeting people. Everybody has to meet more people. Then only we can run our business smooth. Then I watch this video. Then I put it in. Plus, I watch every day. Even though what other business I do, I watch videos for the different videos. Please, guys, watch the videos. It's a free videos. Dan Locke. Either you can watch Dan Locke video, even though he used some hard words, and he give us tips. Today I watch Dan Locke 2 videos for the training purpose under the personal development side. What I can get new from his videos. The reason I put the videos, just make a habit for yourself. I don't mind to post the videos. If you guys wants it every day in the morning and the Home Life WhatsApp group, then you can even go and watch the video on the YouTube, but you can do yourself what you need for that day. Again, the $1 million questions I always come up with: how are we going to make our target? How are we going to make our goal set? For example, you come to the industry, we all come to the industry not to work as a volunteers. If you want to work as a volunteers, we can go to senior home at the hospitals. They really need volunteers to work during the pandemic time and everything. But we came to this industry to make money, guys. Just that's a pure concept. We came here to make money. In that case, ask yourself if you're more than 1 year in the real estate industry. Ask yourself, are you happy with the real estate industry? Are you making your target in the real estate industry? If not, you have to ask yourself, why I am not making the target? Again, we see that today, Richard Robbins' video, he showed the sales volume for the 2019, one of the smooth year, 2019 first quarter, 2020 before the pandemic first quarter, and during the pandemic, during everything was locked down. We can say many reasons for this one, but what happened? The market went up, double already. The sales volume more than double. Okay, then sales volume more than double. Who did the sales? Real sales people did the sales. Then what you are doing it? If we are not making the target, I'm not telling everyone. If you feel like you don't make your target, again 19, 20, and 21 compared to 19, one of the peaceful year 19 and 20 beginning, and now the market went up, double the numbers. It's not a private transaction. It's all real estate transaction. And who made the deal? Real estate agent made the deal. There's no excuse to saying that one. The pandemic, I stayed home. If you stay home, that's fine. Whatever you need, you will get your life. That's a philosophy. That's a law of nature. Okay, I'm here right now. Think yourself, everyone, why I am not making the money. Our studies are 6 months courses, real estate study we did. What we are doing it. Main reason, that's the factor you're going to talk. Are you developing yourself after the courses for 6 months? 6 months courses, what kind of personal development you are doing to make money? What kind of financial system you have in place for your life? And what kind of routine you are doing it for daily life? Okay. Real estate industry is one of the best industry, guys. It's a proven results. $1 million agents are making it. $1 million agents are making it. Why not you? This is a question. Every single one of the real estate agent, I'm seeing here, the participant are 76 participants out of 600 agents. That's been around over 10%. That's very good numbers. Very good numbers. 10% of the people are here. Whoever is here right now, ask this question. Why I am not making my target? My target maybe million or 5 million in the bank balance, or else just making 200,000 a year. This you, because your family, your work, and your balance. Whatever the target is you. I can't set up your target. I can only set up my target. I cannot set up anybody's target. Okay. In this case, if we are not making a target, give yourself for the thinking time. Thinking time is very important for every single human being, either business peoples or regular family peoples or workplaces. At least a month, you have to give yourself a thinking time and ask yourself a question. Am I going the right path? Am I having more parties? Am I doing prospecting or no prospecting? What is the money I am making it? Where I am sending more money? Am I taking the advantage of the pandemic? Not the pandemic. Am I taking the advantage of present situation? We all know, we talk about last year. During the pandemic time, we talk about it. Everybody buying the toilet tissues. We are real estate agent. We are not buying the toilet tissues. I said that one in the Zoom. But we had to buy that time. I was talking to you guys for the condo market was down. I know some people listen and bought a condo, especially Kannan. He bought a condo and he today went up that particular condo over 300,000. Many people bought a condo. I know that one for that time. Every time we had to take advantage of the market. For example, whatever anything happened, we know the pandemic is going to be finished in 2 months' time. I don't know. I'm not the astrologer or anybody. So many scientists are there, doctors are there, they're talking. But I'm a regular civilian telling the common sense. Then what they had to do? If you are playing the stock market, you can invest money today for the travel industry. Definitely going to rebound back, guys. What I'm trying to say, we had to take advantage whatever we are doing now. Only way we can take advantage. We don't want anybody come and say, I miss it. That's the worst word we can hear in our life. Nobody missing it anything. Today, whatever you can take advantage, make use of it. Only way you can take advantage on the situations. your personal development. Today, the message I send out for you guys, I want to go through and read it again. The message, whatever I sent through today. Okay, how to improve your daily planning, personal development skill, and financial management. I'm going to cover all these three. First, daily planning. That's the way I started. Daily planning. Yes, daily planning is very, 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 very important for anybody. Either business or no business people. Daily planning is important. And we talk about only real estate now. I don't want to go to other side. If you don't have a daily planning, you fail for sure. Your daily planning, you should have the plan and you should follow the plan. Mike Perry's word, I really impressed him. Your plan, nobody can change it, including yourself. Your schedule, nobody can touch it, including yourself. Then only you get success. Then only you can set up your goal. You can meet your goals for the particular year. That's mean you have to have a plan. That plan has to be easy plan. I'm not saying the hard plan. Wake up 3 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym. Not like that. Your plan, but that plan never going to change. Nobody can touch the plan, including yourself. For example, as I repeat many times, you sleep 8 hours a night. When you wake up, you have to have at least few minutes of your daily plan or exercise, your physical exercise. Physical health is going to be the mental health. If you have a good physical health, your mind can work faster. Then few minutes physical exercise. Every salespeople must do it after 8 hours sleep. And make your schedule. Make your schedule for every day. What are you going to do in the morning? What are you going to do in the early morning? What are you going to do in the midday? Full-timer, part-timer, doesn't matter. If you're a part-timer, arrange the time for part-time. If you're a full-timer, arrange the time for full-time plans, okay? In this case, early morning, allocate yourself for daily planning. Few minutes exercise. While you are doing exercise, the best time, you can start to listen one of the video, one of the YouTube, one of the voice videos, voice recorder. You can see it, any one of the topic. That can be open house, prospecting, marketing, pre-construction, can be anything. Lots of videos are here. Even the motivational one will give you some boost in the morning. You have to do that one every day, and you have to know that day how many hours you're going to spend for real estate industry, and how you're going to allocate your time. Prospecting is very important for every real estate agent. How do you going to prospect yourself? Everyone is different. Different age group can prospect different ways. The real estate industry pillars. We always talk about the pillars. There are many pillars. One pillar, friends and family. Friends to friends. Door knocking, cold calling, marketing, social medias, group speaking, monthly group speaking, sale of business site, how to sell the cottages site. Different pillars are there for real estate industry. That means what pillar is going to work for you, what kind of client space you have, what kind of communication you're going to develop. For example, if you are a late 20s person or early 30s person, you're going to have a database follow-up. That's a major one you're going to follow up. Why not? You do that part. I'm not telling everybody to go and knock the doors. Even now, this pandemic side, I live in the area, Legacy area, 14th and Markham area. Never seen, if you guys have a time, just to drive today, go to Legacy and take the first right turn, a cotton trade. Just to go there and see how many houses for sale that agents I never seen in the market before. They may be existing, but that area. 6 listing I seen within a month or two. 6 listings, guys. 6 listing. The major agents are unknown real estate agents. Market. Why? They knock the door. I know the lockdown and everything there, but the different way they do the marketing. What they're saying, I'm not promoting those guys, but I'm telling you, open up your mind. No excuse for yourself. Okay, allocate the time in the daily routine time. Allocate the time in the mornings. What you're going to do that day, how many hours you're going to spend real estate industry. One person may do one thing, that doesn't mean other person has to do the same thing. One person can go to the computers, they want to sit down and do the marketing from the social medias and other direct mailing, email marketing, anything. Other person can do it differently, because real estate industry, as I said many times, is like climbing the mountain. The mountain is a huge, big site. You can start from anywhere and go to the top. Doesn't matter which way you want to go, which way you want to go to the top. But anyway, whatever you try, the result's going to be there. Your daily planning is important. Focus more time for the marketing side. If you want to work on new construction, new development and everything, focus more time for the marketing side. Prospecting. You have no excuse not to prospect. If you don't prospect, you work with one client. After you work with one client, what are you going to do? He may be going buy from the builder and blaming the real estate industry. No. Prospect more. If you prospect more, meeting more and more pupils, more and more clients, how are you going to do that? That's up to you now. Which kind of marketing you're going to do? Every single one is different to do the marketing. Honestly, guys, I'm always open guy. I did that tax business. First 3 months, I did prospecting. While I am doing the prospecting, I made money. February, March, April. After April 30th, start from the first week of May, I was selling it. As I told you guys, I was selling one house a week. I never miss it. My prospecting came from 1,000 clients from first 3 months with the money. You can find a way to do prospecting in your own way, own path walking. Do the prospecting anywhere you do the prospecting. Prospecting, more and more prospecting is going to give you more and more clients. If more clients come, the choice you have, who to pick. The clients hiring the salespeople. In that case, we have to work like a slave. But if you rehire them back, who is someone more serious? Who is the one more important? Who is the one more professional? Who is the one serious? Who is the one come with the idea? Even one of the agent, honestly saying, yesterday was telling me, one client's in the houses, Kitchener, Waterloo, Brampton, Hamilton, and Oshawa. How can I handle this client? I told him, you can take it two ways. Either the client doesn't know where to live. This is an advantage. Then he is looking for only a bigger house, maybe. Doesn't matter where he want to live. Don't take it for the wrong way. In that case, whatever the finance situation he is, you don't need to pick for yourself. You don't need to pick for whatever you like to sell him. He doesn't care even go to Kitchener, Waterloo, or Brampton, or Hamilton, or Oshawa. That's mean he sold a property in Scarborough. That's mean he is looking for the bigger property. And he looking for the bigger property. He doesn't care about the location. I told him, then why you worry? Just to show and what I'm saying. That's client for me, rather than he come to the negative way to me, I told him that's a positive way. If I have this client, if I am the salesperson, I'll sell the house for him tomorrow. But don't take him with you. Just you go and look around the houses, and what are the houses plan, he likes it, go and sell it, doesn't matter the price. Because we are salespeople. We want to sell whatever the clients like it. I speak as an example for you guys. Okay, daily planning is must. You have to make a daily plan today, right now, after this meeting. Daily plan. Don't give excuse. Part-time doesn't matter. Part-time agents, wake up early, half an hour, nobody going to stop you. Sleeping hours is 5 to 6 hours is enough for you until you reach your goal, until you have certain millions in your bank. If that's your goal. Or else peaceful life, I don't want much money, I want to make $50,000 and have a nice life in the house. That's up to you. Nobody's saying to make more money. But I'm saying, what is your goal, what you want to do? You have a time. Don't say you don't have a time. Everybody have a time. Even though you're a full-time worker, lunchtime, most of the companies give 45 minutes to 1 hour break. What are you doing it? You don't need to sit down the staff and talking the politics and different things. Just to go to your car and do your searches, make an appointment. After work, you go and go to your appointments. Don't tell you are busy. The word busy means, again, I repeat, guys, I hate the word busy. If somebody asks me, Selvan, are you busy? I get mad. I said, no, I'm not busy. If you're busy, if you say you are busy, that means you are not organized. You are not capable to do your job. You don't have any assistant. That means you are busy. Nobody have a reason to say you're busy. Nobody have a reason to say, I don't have a time. Everybody have a time. Even billionaires have 24 hours like us. Person running the country, like US president or Canada president running the country, we have only 24 hours. We are running only real estate business and our target to make only 1 million a year or whatever. We cannot say we don't have a time. Those are excuses. That's mean if you find that one, honestly, truly, if you think you are busy, you don't have time, that's mean you are not with a priority for your life. Okay. I want to focus certain things today rather than talking rough. Guys, please give yourself half an hour thinking time. Tomorrow, Mother's Day, treat your wife or mothers or anybody happy and find a time for yourself. Sunday, off the phone. Don't go with the phone. No emergency going to be there. Think yourself, park the car somewhere and think yourself. Don't be at home. Don't be in the basement. Go outside alone. Park the car and think yourself. Am I doing the right thing? I'm today right now, for example, what age you are. I pass through my life from today and onwards. What I have to do? How do I want to success, get my goal, success, or anything within 2 years' time? Think what mistake you are doing it. That thinking is going to give you the path. Write it down your schedule. Follow your schedule, daily routine. That's going to help you. Real estate is a business. It's a routine. You have to. It's a system. The system you have to follow not one day. Years and years and years you have to follow the system. Like planting the trees. Same example I'm using for years and years. Planting the trees. If you plant one fruit tree in your backyard, you're not going to get the fruits the same day. It takes time, guys. That's the way our life too. Plant it right and follow it up. Success for sure. There is no matter what. The second topic I sent today, improve your personal development skill. Under the personal development skill, every single one we had to develop the personal. We had to develop our skill. The skill is going to be the reason I picked this topic today. One of the main reason I picked the topic for the personal development skill today. I get the calls. I have 610 agents, I believe, today. I get the calls. They are calling me because I am the broker of record. I had to help them out. That's my job to do. Like, so you are selling the houses, I'm helping you guys. That's a mandatory part. If somebody called, that doesn't mean I don't like to answer the phone call. I had to answer the phone call. I had to answer it, any question. But some question irritated me. The question is, I've been in the industry for 4 years. This is my first sale. This is my first commercial. This is my first sale of business. Then what you are doing all this time? Develop yourself. Your personal development is important. Not only the personal development, actually. Personal development means you can Google it and see there are major 5 categories. Mental development, social skill, spiritual skill, emotional, and physical. But I am talking here for the sales wise. It's a personal development can be in a different field. You can think, how are you going to do it? But I am talking about the personal development, not this in the Google, not this in the books. But I'm telling you, your own way. First, in my side, you have to develop the vocabularies. If you are communicating with, I want to tell you one story. What happened this week? I started real estate industry 2002, but nothing happened like this. One of the agents mistake and the clients came and talk our office. We are ready to go to the different level of actions. I'm going to come back and discuss with you the reason. This is not the first time, the second time, but the same time, first time didn't go that far. After the personal development, I come back to that point, guys. Okay. If you are a real estate agent, after your 5 courses finish, what kind of training you are getting for the sales? For example, compare with the regular basic business. One school kid go to the McDonald's and starting McDonald's. Maybe if you have an experience, you may know, and your kids went to the McDonald's and you may know, but they're doing it. They are giving the uniform. First, they are giving the uniform in McDonald's. Maybe they don't give the full uniform. At least they give the blazers with the color blazers and everything look the same. That's the code you are in. Once you are in like a police, army, or any other field, we are wearing the uniform. Why are you wearing the uniform? You are going to that category. If you go to the restaurant and wear if you go in the world, go as a cook in the restaurant, you wear the uniform, you are ready to take the knife, right? Okay. Whatever the field you go, the uniform skills came from British and Scottish style, but this is, I believe on those one. You had to, okay, for example, you go to McDonald's, just a simple example for 2 minutes. What they're doing the training, if you never work, ask somebody, or your kids work, ask them. They're giving the video to watch. They are paying you to watch a 2 hours video. That video is going to tell you how important they are, how many stores they have, how important for the customer service, and what you had to do, what level you're going to work and everything. They're promoting their level first. After that one, they're training you. What they're training you, they're teaching you the skill. How do you answer it? If you are the cashier or if you are taking the orders by phone or whatever, welcome to McDonald's. Good morning to McDonald's. Good morning. These are the important part. Vocabulary they are teaching you. Welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you? Guys, basic food store. Want to sell the coffee and muffins and the lowest one I'm talking about, or have burgers. They have using their vocabularies. As a real estate agent, what you have to think yourself when you are talking to the clients, what are the mother language we speak to our friends and families and our relatives. We cannot talk the same way to our clients as our friends and families. We have to develop. Number one development, personal development you should have. What kind of communication skill you're going to have? Communication is an important one for the communication skill. Everybody has to develop. Yes, we born in different countries and we speak different language, different action. That we cannot change. But at the same time, at least we have to think about it. The kids who studied in Canada, I don't think they are using the right vocabularies, even though they are good in English. But when it's come to the customer service side, okay? All right. Develop the vocabularies when they talk. When you answer the phone call, that's a personal development skill I'm telling you. Answer the phone call, think about it. This is your business call. You have to be within the limit for the business. You have to be within the limit for the business and answer it. Give the professional answers. Even though we speak in our own language, we had to have a good vocabulary in our own language. We had to mix up with other language, whichever the country the person come in. And the first phone call, you had to be show your professionalism. This is very, very important. Second way you have to show the professionalism. I met some agents this pandemic time. They are telling me they come in with a pandemic style. What is a pandemic style? Not to shave the face, and maybe they are 30 plus or early 40s. They may have a gray hairs in the face, and haircut we know. We don't go to the salon to get the haircut. Some people have the influence to go, and okay, it doesn't matter the haircut. At least try yourself to have a hair little bit disciplined hairstyle. First, face, guys, face. You are a salesperson. You are a salesperson. If you have a white hairs in your face and saying that it's a pandemic style, you can have the pandemic style, not a salesperson. Salesperson cannot have the pandemic style. You have to have it. Trust code. Come on, guys. Trust code. If you don't care about, that's under the personal development I'm talking about. If you don't have a trust code, if you wear the t-shirt with the class, party is different. If you go to the evening party, you can go anywhere you want to go based on your surrounding. There's nobody going to limit. But at the same time, if we are come to the office or you will do, okay. Think about it. That's what I said before. I said, think about yourself. 30 minutes too much. 15 minutes at least allocate for yourself and think about, are you doing the right thing? Now, first I said, using the start your day with some exercise and your discipline and the daily planning. And personal development side, number one, use the right vocabularies. The success, some people are success, some people are not, wanted to get success. Everybody wanted to get success. What is blocking? What is blocking their success? Their weakness coming on top of the talent. We all have a weakness, guys. Okay. For example, our colors. We are in Canada. I'm not talking about the racism, or I'm not talking about any other community side. We are white people. This country is a white people's country. Even though mixed communities there, we cannot change our colors. We cannot change our language. We born and talk many years in Sri Lanka or different countries in a different language. That doesn't mean we cannot speak like a Canadian. But at the same time, these are our weakness. Forget about that one. Look at your talent. Your talent. What is your talent? You are disciplined. You wake up on time. You're following your work and doing your schedule. That's your talent. If you continue to do that one, success definitely there for any business you start. Either you start the corner store, or you start the corner store, you start the garage, or you start the restaurant, or you start real estate, or you start accounting business, doesn't matter. You are disciplined, and you show your talent, forget about your weakness. Many people fail their weakness side. They're thinking about their weakness. Forget about the weakness and go for the talent. Okay, come back, your personal development side. The personal development side, first I said language skill. Yes, vocabularies, learn vocabularies. Learn good vocabularies when you communicate. Number one. Number two, your dress code. You had to wear like a professional. You had to be a professional. Even go, yes, you all went to the Caribbean countries, communist countries you went there. What kind of weather they have? The poor countries, the weather is hot weather and everything. What kind of uniform they are wearing it? Even you go into the hotel, for example, just walk in the hotel taxi, the guy standing in the taxi with the uniform and one Uber guy coming with a t-shirt. Who you going to pick? You think about today. Please, you think about 30 seconds. You go into the nice hotel. One taxi guy standing there with a nice taxi with the uniform cap and everything. They are open the door for you. Other guys, Uber guy, regular car, and they're standing there. Definitely you're not going to ask how much. Definitely you go to the right place. This is sale industry. You have to have a nice dress code. You cannot have a check shirts or different ones. Discipline. I'm not telling you to wear the uniform. At least wear the decent dress code as a salesperson. Even though hot summer, you wearing the tie. I appreciate more. Clients appreciate more. Maybe you suffer. That's the money you're going to make. And when you are communicating with the other clients or the other agents, please respect. Please give the respect. For example, if you have a listing today, you are not doing much. One of the time, if you have a listing, you do open houses, you do just listed postcard, and you are doing the major money you spend for the staging, and you go there and knock the door for the street and telling them, visit my open house, not doing anything right now. Who is the one buying it? Buyers. You already seen it today. The market statistics, 0.7 and 0.8 for the inventory. Month of inventory, 0.6 and 0.7. 4 months inventory is a regular. Anything less than 4 is a seller's market. Anything more than 6, buyer's market. Is a 0.7 and 0.6. That means if you get the listing, you put the board or you don't put the board, and you do the staging or you don't do the staging, they are buyers coming and buying from the selling person. Okay, that's kind of market we are right now. In that case, develop the right good respect. If you have a listing, develop the good respect with the other salespeople. If you are a buying agent, give the respect to the other agents and the clients. That's very, very important. We had to develop the skill for us. I know one of the salesperson. I trained at, you guys know, I trained at over 800, 900 salespeople. One of the salesperson is not in my office right now, and that time, after every deal, she take the listing agent to the lunch or dinner. She works when she start. Of course, we are community agents. We start with the buyers first, buying people first, and we moving to selling, listing more. That's the trend we have. But that time, I was surprised. After every deal, she takes the salesperson to the lunch or dinner to develop the friendship. Why? In case the closing comes late or anything up in other new listing, she developed the friendship. What I'm trying to say, guys, be a professional and respect other clients. Respect other clients and respect your clients and your other agent. Your clients is very important. If you are working with a buyer, until the closing, you have to follow up. How many deals I am seeing? How many deals failure I am seeing? Agent doesn't follow up with the mortgage brokers. That's not our job, actually. The clients go itself, but at least you have to tell the clients to go there. They are innocent sometimes, because I'm telling with experience. I'm seeing every day of office issues. We had to follow it up, and we had to communicate, and we had to tell the clients what to do, what not to do. And these are the ones our side. That's a personal development, and I'm in the track now. I'm not distract. I am the track. Your personal development skill. What you got to do after I talk the vocabularies and the dress code. Write it down. What I had to do for the clients after the close the transaction. In that case, you follow up with the lawyer, follow up with the mortgage broker, follow up with the clients, tell the clients to get the insurance and everything. That's the personal development skill, guys. You cannot say I sold a property. That's his problem. No, your problem until he closed the transaction to get the money. It's yours. Get the referrals. Clients are going to be lifetime if you do the right job. The next one is yourself. Every single one of you, there is no excuse. You maybe have a PhD degree in one field, doesn't matter. Every single one, we had to develop our skill, reading books, reading books, reading books. Can be any language, any topic. Doesn't matter. You're going to read for philosophy or need to read for religion or religious books are much better than other books because the religious books, they wrote 500 years ago or more than that. But the concept is, we can't even touch the concept right now. Big motivational people. That kind of unique qualities are behind that one. But I'm saying, take a book monthly, at least take a book 1 month for one book. I'm not selling, sit down and read the books, or not selling the houses. That's going to give you a personal development, definitely going to give you a personal development, guys. You cannot say I am busy. Don't say that word, I am busy. You have to develop yourself and read the book. If you read the book, your kids read the books. If your kids start to read the books, they are not going to the iPad and iPhone to spend time for the games to play. Read the books is important. Every single one you have to read the books. That's under the personal development. Write it down and keep it. I'll repeat again the end. Online courses are important in this pandemic time. Toronto Real Estate Board, you know that Kanna requested, and she, what is her name? Kanna? Lisa Patel, president of Toronto Real Estate Board, came to our award ceremony. Toronto Real Estate Board. What she said that day, how many seminars they are offering for free. They did free for this Toronto Real Estate Board with the free online courses. Home life. Just visit and see how many seminars they are putting every week for free. But you are doing it. Are you watching it? If you are watching it, you are good. If you are not watching it, don't say you are busy. You go back and read. That's the way you listen. That's the way you develop your skill. Important, guys. Important. Even today, after many years of experience doing this meeting, I can simply come at 9 o'clock and start. I came around 7:30 and started listen videos. The reason I want to pick at least one new word to tell you guys, because 94 people are there. 1 hour my time, 94 hours time for the human time. I want you to learn at least something. In that case, I came. The reason I'm saying about me, I cannot pick anybody as an example. Every day you had to follow some videos. You had to watch some videos. Develop yourself. Okay. Take the online courses. Free courses are there. Even though you pay $20, online courses doesn't matter. Even many agents call me and ask me, Selvana, new MLS came. I told them, okay, if the new MLS come, there are free tutorials are there, matrix and stars, just to go there and follow and practice and see, pick whatever you like. Don't ask me. I may like something, you may like something. You know what I mean? Everybody has to learn, guys. Everybody has to develop our personal skill. If you don't develop our personal skill, we fail. Because the world is changing so fast. One of the time, maybe one graduate come from the university and he was teaching for 40 years in the school. That's not the way. Now everything is changing. Every month is changing. Different theories are changing it. Any field you are in, you have to develop yourself. You have to develop your personal skill. You have to develop, as well as you have to update your knowledge. You cannot say, I started 20 years ago real estate, I still want to do the old way. Then you are out of the market. You have to adapt the changes. If you can't able to adapt the changes, you'll be out. Only way you can adapt the changes, you have to make your mind like a youngsters, and you have to study, learn, adapt the new changes. Learn. You have to go to the online courses. Online courses at least once a month. Every single one of you, once a month, you have to follow the online courses from Toronto Real Estate Board, Real Estate Institute of Canada. You guys all know Real Estate Institute of Canada. If you want to do some development, for example, you want to buy a land and build your own house. What you have to do? You have to develop yourself first. You have to learn how to buy the land for the construction side. And there are courses there in the Real Estate Institute of Canada, how to develop the land, how to develop the city. There are so much opportunities are there. Just to learn, follow, search for it. Then you will be the master. The next one, real estate agents. Real estate agent, when we start, we all start to sell the residential houses and condos. There are so many other products are there. Commercial, industrial, farmlands, waterfront cottages, regular all-season cottages. Again, all-season cottages, even basic condos. How many different condos are there? How many places condos Park the car or park the boat. If you are a waterfront condos, you can even park the boat. Selling the condos. What is in the condos? What are the facilities coming for the condos? Each and everything. We had to be involved and learn. I was listening 2 weeks ago, Goa Benen's training. I don't participate too long, but I let Kanna participate. Kanna was managing those ones. Again, I'm not hiding. I was busy with other things too, but I was listening the speech. I really amazed. He said, before you get thirsty, drill the well. Before you get thirsty, drill the well. After you get thirsty, if you start to drill the well, you die. Now, before you get in commercial, before you get in the farmland, before you get in the waterfront cottages, before you get in vacation properties, Airbnb properties, rooming houses, learn right now. Where are you going to learn? Watch the videos. Don't call and say, this is my first deal. Can you sit down beside me? That's the best thing I can hear. I can help you guys, but at the same time, every single one, we had to develop the real estate industry, different part. Oh, not everybody need to sell the detached houses and say 600 agents fighting for one offer. Come on, guys. The market is around there. All Ontario, we can go and sell. All Ontario, we can go and sell the properties. Where is the market? Go to that area. Develop yourself. What are the products available? What are the financing available? Farmland. If you want to sell the farmland, what you have to learn? Just to go there and read the books and read the online courses, the sale of farmland. And we spend 6 hours, 5-6 hours, you will be the master on that particular topic, okay? Learn in the different areas. Be organized, okay? You have to be organized. As a salesperson, as a real estate salesperson, you had to organize yourself. You cannot blame other people. For example, it's a basic one I'm telling you. Not covering my office or anything, guys. I'm telling you as a regular human side. Okay, for example, you have a showing. You have a showing on Saturday evening. What time you going to make an appointment? At 4 o'clock? Every office closes at 5 o'clock. Then calling me at 6 o'clock and I don't get the appointment. This is not called. You are wasting not your time. You're wasting your client's time. I'm not saying my time. You're wasting the client's time if you don't make an appointment on time. Sunday morning. Of course, Sunday appointments you have to make it on Saturday. We open the office all 7 days. I'm not saying we don't make mistakes. Of course, human errors are there always. We make mistakes too. But at the same time, we open the office all 7 days, including holidays. I put the secretaries to give the answering the service because I don't believe in answering service. But if you don't call on time and calling the answering service and calling me 10 times while I am somewhere else in the Saturday night, this is not called you are an organized person. You're wasting your client's time and your time. Simple example. You are making an offer. I'm telling you how do you organize. I know you guys doing good job, but if 1 or 2 people not doing it, I'm telling you, don't get me wrong. Why I'm saying this one. For example, you made an offer. Your offer is conditionally approved. You are giving the office for the conditionally approved offer as well as the deposit. What do you have to do that day? Make the waivers. Make the waivers or keep the amendment, blank amendment. You can write it down and give it to them if you want to have some amendments in the particular papers and delete the condition and make the amendment. Or keep the waiver. Make it right now and put it in your file. Friday evening is the one ending it. 6 o'clock, Friday evening, 4 o'clock, you ask the office, can you send the amendment? If the secretaries are busy with anything else, Selvan, I send the amendment, I am not getting it. Why you want to have that kind of situation? That's not called organized. If you are an organized salesperson, I'm just speaking some example without preparing, guys. That's just telling you. If you're an organized salesperson, after your property sold condition, that day you had to make your waivers and without the dates, and you keep it in your file and ask them to sign it right away. That's the way. So that's the way you organize. Okay, it's pandemic right now. Pandemic time, we don't interact people face to face. DocuSign came 3-4 years ago. We did the classes for DocuSign. It's not hard to learn. Computers are user-friendly right now. One of the time, 90s, but the time we studied computers, a DOS version, we had to have the formulas to type in. Now everything DOS version. Keeping the DocuSign. If you don't know, you don't need to be shy. Ask anyone. Can you, WhatsApp group, put it in. I need to learn document sign. I don't know how to do it. Can you teach me? And 5 people can come and sit down in the training room and learn from the person who knows. What I am saying, you had to be organized yourself. You had to know how to organize yourself. First, you had to know how to organize yourself. In that case, You're not going to blame other people. For example, you are putting the listing. Okay, you are putting the listing today. Today your seller wants to get the listing today. Then why are you sending the today morning to the office? Send it the day before, and they can prepare the listing and everything. They can save it as a draft. When they come in, they can release it before 12 o'clock. And if you send it late, they have 5 listings, 6 listing is going to be under the priority. Don't call me and say, Selwana, tell your secretaries to give the priority. If you emergency, yes, I can help you emergency. Anybody, you can call me and ask me any question, but I don't think I don't want to have phone calls, but that's my job to do. At the same time, be organized yourself. If you are listing the property, secretaries are putting the pictures. You have I give most of the agents who ask me for the editable version. You can move the pictures, which one you like the first. When somebody click and see the pictures and the listing, you had to read the listing after office put the listing. Any errors, human errors can be there. Even ministry, even CRA, ministry, everywhere humans are there. Office, if they have any listing is an error, just immediately call and ask them to correct. That's the way we have to do it. You had to organize yourself. This is the field we are in right now. This is the way we're going to work on it. And your personal development, please, your personal development is very, very important, guys. As I said, I repeat again, your personal development, after you sleep and wake up 8 hours, I'm going to go through the summary before you go to the finance side. After you sleep and wake up, at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes exercise, physical exercise, going to give you mental exercise. Follow your daily planner. Follow your daily planner. How time you're going to spend the time to prospecting to get more and more the clients for your hand. And your personal development side. When somebody call or you call, use the right vocabulary and keep the limit for the call. Cut off the call, not to go more than 3 minutes for the phone call. One of the agent came to me and said, I was with the clients for 3 hours. He was in Italy. I said, 3 hours you speak to the client. He was in Italy, any country, doesn't matter. His luxury time, maybe your midnight time. What kind of salesperson you are? 3 to 5 minutes is enough to anybody to have a conversation by phone. If anything goes more than 5 minutes, that means you are wasting your time and somebody's time too. That means you are not using the right words, right factor you are in. 3 hours. This is the calls I get sometimes. I go back to summary again, use the right vocabularies. Your dress code and the professionalism must be there. You have to have a proper dress code while you are in the business. Respect others. Read books, guys. Read books and gain knowledge. Go online courses. Take the online courses and develop your skill in the real estate industry. Different areas. Be organized. See how can I organize? How can I? For example, you are showing the client. You are showing the client. You have to have the file for the clients. You show properties, 5 properties. That listing supposed to go to the file. Then only you know, in case he walk out from you and buy from somebody else, you can apply and go to the arbitration and get the commission. You don't even know what property you show, you fail. You have to have the file for each and every client. Each and every client supposed to be there. One good thing I can tell you, one of the salesperson, yesterday I get the call from Rico. The case is not for us. The case for buying cooperating agent and the clients, some cases, they're asking us voluntarily help. Then we send the office file and they see they need more information. And Kanan send the email to the particular our office agent. If you have any documents, can you send it out? Within an hour, 2019 August deal, within an hour, if the salesperson is here in the group today, I really appreciate his work, but I am sharing you guys today because it's happened yesterday evening. Within an hour, he sent all the documents, whatever Rico asked. That's mean he have a file in his house. He scan it and he sent it out within an hour and saying, copy to me and send it to Kanna and then please forward it to the Rico. Guys, the reason I'm telling you, you had to have a file for each and every agent in your site. Okay. Please think about, give yourself a time to do how you can organize this skill. The money is here right now. The efficiency we can use If we are efficient, we can use less time, right? If you know the computers, I can use less time. If I know how to look at the so list for one of the area, I can do it faster. If I don't know, I can spend half an hour. If I know it, fingertips. If I don't use the MLS in the phone, if we have nothing to do, what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at the WhatsApp funny messages. If I know how to do the MLS in the phone, we get the free time, I can see what are the new listing coming in the area. Am I right? Okay, develop yourself. Develop yourself. That's what I'm saying. Personal development. Personal development is big, guys. Personal development is I want to teach personal development. Then I went to the Google and print something else. Then finally I thought, no, personal development, I had to talk about you guys, whatever our sales industry, whatever we need, rather than the mental skill, social skill, physical skill, emotional skill, spiritual skill. I need the personal development for our sales industry. That's the reason I skip everything, pages and pages. I went through yesterday to give you guys more inputs. Then finally I said, whatever you guys need for our industry. And I come back to the financial side. Yes, I was thinking to tell this one financial side too, because I'm a financial guy. Fortunately, I started the financial business in 1993, February. I still am continuing with that much fashion. More than the money, I like to do the financial business. I seen the people financial side. At least, even though I'm not doing like one of the time I was having 10,000, 12,000 clients and 5 secretaries and doing those business. Now, not that much now, because I'm doing the clients around 2,000 to 3,000 clients. I can see. I saw this time. The financial side is very important for the financial, especially for our real estate agent. Especially for our real estate agents, guys. Financial is very important. You make money, and if you think you spend money, what's the point? You make money, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. You give the cash back for the clients, everybody, and you driving the expensive luxury car, and you living in the 5,000 square foot mansions and own the lights for all over the place and paying the electricity bill $1,000, and you can do that. But if you are wealth in finance, then financial side, everyone, you have to live for yourself for the finance, not for other people's. When it's come to the income, guys, there are two kind of income. Two kind of incomes. Hope you guys understand. Okay, while I am talking the finance, I'm going to ask you a question. If somebody gives the right answer, I'll give you a right gift. I don't know what gift. I didn't decide. I can give you a guy's gift. Okay. The house is an asset or liability. I want to repeat the question again. Don't answer it now. I'm going to give you 5 minutes time. I had to finish this one by 10:40 because I'm starting for the Thesium talk show today for the regular publics. If you have time, please join. I posted in the WhatsApp group for the Thesium. If you guys are free, come and join. And if you have any regular question, that can be benefit to the publics, not for the agents. Agents, we can talk. Any question you ask, if that can be benefit to the publics, just ask me. One other question I'm asking you right now, that can benefit to the publics too. Today, if you have a time, you can come and ask this question. But I'm going to give the answer before the end. I'm going to finish this by 10:40 today. Okay, the question I ask you: the house is a real estate property. House is an asset or liability?
Asset.
Okay, I come back and ask this one. Thanks for the answer. I come back. If I ask you, there's some reason. Asset or liability. Okay, think about it. The house is an asset or liability. And what kind of house you can think? Is a rental property or house you live? We can go verify, but I'm telling the house I means the house is, I'm not talking the rental property. The property you buy and live, this is an asset or liability. Will come back after 5 minutes. Okay, think about the answer. If somebody gives the answer, I may announce some if I can. So
liability, Silvana.
Huh?
It's a liability, Silvana. If it is a primary house and we are living, it's a liability because we have to pay property taxes and.
Okay, give me some time. Let everybody think. We come back in around 10:38 in 8 minutes time. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Income you make. Everybody make income, guys. Everybody start to make income. I always tell my family or my clients, it's not only the income. Work is important. If you work, you get experience. Not only money experience from life experience. everybody should, in my philosophy, we always think we are right. There are lots of arguments, lots of people I argue with. When they get 16 years of age, they have to start to work. Not only for the money side, forget about that part. Now we come to the money, people's income. Okay, when you make income, there are two kind of income. The beginning we make hard, all British system. Time is money. Time is money system. We work hard, and I work hard. I work really hard for my early stage before I know the philosophy of money. I did 3 jobs, guys. I don't try to share anything. I did in Canada. I did 3 jobs. I was a banker. I started real income tax business early 90s, and I started real estate and didn't quit the bank. And I was making money as a salary staff. I only know how to make money 24 hours. Maybe I can say around 14, 15 hours I spent outside. Okay. Income. We had everyone. I am teaching the knowledge. Income, you had to develop. 2 kind of income. One, earn income. Other one is passive income. If you start to get the concept of earn income and passive income, earn income based on your skill. Based on your skill only you can make earn income. Maybe you are a basic guy, you go to McDonald's, I think it's $4.25, you can start to work. If you are a graduate person, yes, you can, university graduate, you can start with 50, 60,000 salary. If you are finishing the master's degree and go there, you can start 80,000 salary. I know even now I have 5 doctors as my tax clients. Even the very beginning, their income is only $150,000 to stop. Very first year. I'm not talking about the regular doctors, basic doctors when they start. Okay. What I am saying, income based on your skill, but still is limited with the hours. 24 hours is the maximum, guys. Even the person who works hard in McDonald's, 14, 25, after 40 hours, maybe government may say, okay, you can get some overtime. That's it. Your money is limited. Plus you pay the taxes. This is the income strategy. It took me a long time to learn, guys. Anyway, and what else? Other income, passive income. The reason I'm talking here, our real estate agents are here. Our real estate agents are buying the expensive car and expensive things and everything. Do you have a passive income for yourself? What is passive income means? I was using the word passive income based on Canada Revenue Agency term, passive income. Passive income, different tax bracket than regular income. Okay, passive income comes from your investment. That investment can be rental income. You buy the property and rent it out 2 years ago. 2 growth. 1, rental income growth plus appreciation value going up for your property. We already seen it. How many percentage house values goes up, this market and everything. Okay. Passive income means without your knowledge, without you are putting your efforts, the money coming into you based on your investment. How are you going to get the basic investment? You have to save it first for yourself. If you are an income maker, if you are a regular income maker, you save yourself first, invest it, that income is supposed to generate some income. That's called passive income. There's one of the example is a rental property. My boss, he is a CMA man. I worked Central 21 Camp Deck for my beginning. 1995 I started, and in 2002 I started my own office. That time I always ask advice because I like him as a CMA accountant, and he was doing the statistics to Toronto Real Estate Board those days. He always tell me, if you think you are a good agent, I'm telling you today, if you think you are a good agent, buy 1 house for yourself at least once a year. If you think you are a good agent, don't say market is high. No. Today's market is today's market. Somebody born today, going to be prime minister one day. In that case, we didn't miss anything in our life. Today is today, tomorrow is going to be different. Think about your schedule analysis and do where you're going to invest. Okay, come back to the passive income. Passive income, rental income. Stocks and bonds is a passive income. I don't know much about the stock, guys. I've been honest to you. You guys might be more, but at the same time, don't miss the market. If you know that one, invest. That's going to grow itself. Can go down too, but nobody control it. But same time, that's passive income. The next one is investment portfolios. I met one of the lady in the Royal Bank yesterday, and then I was talking about the RESP. She said most of the people are going to invest the RESP in the regular places. I invested only $2,500 in the Royal Bank. $2,500. My daughter is 17 years right now. Then the basic math you can see around 45,000. She said 122,000. I have it right now, Selva. That's mutual funds. mutual fund, and after using the first daughter without any tuition fees loan, I'm going to transfer to the next one. Those days I didn't believe on RSP and stuff. We always think we are right anyway. After the conversation, I understand the investing the mutual fund for these kind of things is how is beneficial. You may know that part better. I'm not saying that when I said passive income side. The next passive income mortgage investment, guys. I started mortgage investment in 2003, I believe. That agent who I gave first mortgage on 2003, they are in our office agent right now. They are in our office agent right now. That's the first mortgage I started in 2003. One full first mortgage I gave them. From there, I learned the mortgage business. What I am telling you right now, investment, passive income. If you have passive income, $10,000, you can spend $5,000 for the luxury car. Doesn't matter. If you have passive income, you can spend for luxury items. But passive income is more important than your earning income. Okay, I come back to the question 1038. House is an asset or liability? I need the answers, guys. You can unmute and you can talk.
Liability.
Why is who is that? Who is talking, Raj?
This is Raj Vaithalingam. Yes.
Yes, Raj. Why are you saying the house is liability?
Because it's appreciate. If it's without mortgage, when it's without mortgage is a liability. But house itself without debt, then it's an asset.
Your answer only partial, Raj, not specific answer. Not specific answer. Your answer is you didn't specify what kind of what size of the house, how many members in your house, what kind of mortgage you have, and you answer only partially. Only it's not completed. Okay. Anybody else have any answer?
It depends on like
who is speaking?
This is Aravindan Salvana.
Just go ahead, Aravindan.
Yeah, it all depends on whether it's a primary house. For example, we are buying a luxury house with the big square feet, and also the mortgage. Nowadays, the house price is very high. So if we were to buy a house for, like, let's say 2 million, and we are putting like $500,000 as a down payment, then the mortgage, the cost of borrowing becomes liability. Plus, if we are now renting the basement, then there's no income coming. There's no passive income. So it all depends on the situation. Everything depends on the situation. If I'm buying a house for like
you're saying based on your answer, Aravindan, the bigger house are liabilities. That's mean the smaller houses are asset.
It all depends on the usage. For example, if we are renting out,
the depends is not specific. I need a specific answer.
Nowadays, with this market, because the appreciation is going up and up and up every year, it actually most likely falls into assets. I would say assets, because since you mentioned, as a real estate agent, you should be buying a house every year. So I'm going to go with assets.
You are missing my question. I said rental property, definitely everybody knows we get the passive income or the appreciation growth is there, but that's different story. But I said about the primary residence. That's my question. Your answer also, Aravindan, is good. You participated. Thank you very much. You participated. Not the specific answer.
Sarah, can I answer?
Right. Okay, go ahead, Sarah.
That's
so I don't know. I think I read this once on the Rich Dad Poor Dad book, but it basically said if your primary residence is not an asset, it's a liability, because in simple terms, it takes money from you. So it's not just the mortgage; it's all the
One question: if the primary residence is a liability, then do you want to live in the rental apartment?
No, you want to keep that still, but the goal is to buy additional properties, rental properties that give you the passive income, and that would be the asset.
Everybody's answer is right. Everybody's answer is right, but it's a discussion. Okay, I can move on to the other person. I think Ramu said some answer before. Anybody else have any answer?
Yes, Mr. Silva, I have the some interpretation.
Go ahead.
Yes, in my opinion, I think it depends truly, like, from what perspective you are looking at it, whether it's the tax laws, like income tax laws, or the state laws.
No, your direction is wrong. Sorry. Anybody else have any answer? I had to finish this one. I had to go to other meeting today at 11 o'clock. Okay. Last, I get the chance for last person. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, this is a liability because this one you have to pay for it, right? Your mortgage you're paying property tax, and you have to pay to maintain it, like snow removal, grass cutting, and stuff. So the house is not immediately making you money.
Your answer is not that quite right. Every man need to shave every day in the office. Same thing, we had to shovel the every day. Okay, guys, this is a debate topic, guys. That's the reason I ask you. This is a debate topic. We can have 5 people on the side, 1 people one side, and we can debate. Maybe you can start some debates in our office after the pandemic. Okay, for example, recently one of the book I was reading it, coming from there too, but plus the common sense side. Properties you buy is an asset. It's a rental properties. If any income comes to your pocket, but the house you live, how many square foot you need? How many square foot you need is important. What kind of lifestyle you are looking for? If you have a 2 nice pet dogs and you have small kids there, the yard is more important than the space of the house. And if you want to show it off to somebody else, you may have a luxury house. But the asset, bigger house, for example, bigger house, you are paying from your work income. You're working again, not the passive income you made from other places, or the factory you started and 500 people work in the factory. You have a whole island in the Miami. That's a different story. But other than that, the house you live, the bigger house you live, you spend more money than you're supposed to. That's one is going to be liability. If you are spending $5,000 to $6,000 a month to live there, based on your income, that's going to be a liability because you are not gaining back anything from that particular house. Guys, you answered everybody's answers right, guys. Don't get me wrong. Nobody's answer come to the level of giving the gift. Okay. Sorry, I know you guys send me many questions. Unfortunately, I cannot answer the chat box. Okay, we are going to have a meeting. I started back again Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'm getting back again Wednesday if I can. Not all the Wednesdays. If I can, yes, I'm coming back to Wednesday's coffee meeting. That's answering your questions. I'll save this one. I will save these questions. Who was sent it? Sorry, I had to stop that one. I'm going to move into the other meeting. Again, guys, if you are free, please come and participate. Your participation is going to help for our general publics. We have to share our knowledge to the publics. We have to make money. At the same time, we have to share the knowledge. Sharing the knowledge is one of the wealth. Today is a public meeting. If you are free, I already posted in the Home Life WhatsApp group. Please come back and ask questions for what is beneficial for publics. I'm sorry, I had to stop today. See you Saturday. Sorry, Wednesday morning at 9:30. Wednesday 9 or 9:30? 9:30. Wednesday morning at 9:30. Have a great weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Sarvana.